everyone, this is Elizabeth from 217 Creations, and I'm here today to show you an album that I made while I was in Dallas at the Cricket Stampede. And I took a class from Teresa Collins, and just amazing. If you ever have a chance to take a class with her, I'd highly recommend it. It's totally worth it. In fact, I took 2 classes from her, but this was the first class I took, and this album's actually completed. So I'm going to show you this one today, and then when I complete my other one, I'll show you that one. But this one was just fabulous. This is all done with her paper, and the prints that you're going to see throughout the album actually come from the new Imagine cartridge that'll be coming out soon. That is her designs, and even though it'll be listed as a baby cartridge in the title, I forget the exact name of it, these prints, as you can see, are anything but baby. They're very elegant, very clean prints. I'm just so excited for it. So let's get started. This has this really pretty frame on it, and this is all her blingage is what I used, and the die cut sets that came from, I believe it's Timless is what set these came from. And then she showed us how to make these super cute flowers, which I really love. It's just a folding technique, and I'll ask her permission before I post how to make those, just out of courtesy for her and her class. But this is mirrored paper. I love this effect, so I'll definitely be getting some mirrored paper at Hobby Lobby next time it's half off. And the book was bound using the YourStory, and this is actually an 8.5 by 11 folder. So I've had my YourStory machine for a long time, but this class definitely motivated me to want to use it a little more often, of course. And you're going to see pictures of my boys in here. So these are stamps from a stamp set that we used, and then of course more of that Imagine paper, a calendar, and then this is her ribbon right there. And then this was actually white on the back side of this page, but I decided to kind of cover it up and make it look a little more finished. So I used kind of a matted silver paper to kind of finish off the back side. I'm not going to put any pictures on there, I just think it'll make it look more complete. This is that pattern paper from the Imagine. This was actually printed on a textured cardstock, and I don't think it looks very baby at all. I think it looks really elegant, so I'm very excited for that cartridge. And then this is done with just a piece of black flocking paper, and then of course another one of the die cuts, the chipboard cuts, and it's been pop dotted. And we made these little folders. I thought that was kind of a neat idea, little flaps. These are also from her ribbons, little bloomers, and this is from a stamp set of hers, and once again more of the Imagine cuts. This is also a stamp set along the side. I really love this effect. I know I'll be using that. I have lots of stamps that have these kind of like damask images, and I just love how cutting it off on the edges like that really gave it a neat look. And then on the back side of that one I used pink flocked paper. And there's my crazy little monkey. That's my youngest son. But this is her paper as well, and more blingage just to add some details. This was like a lined piece of paper, and I stamped the word notes and date. And like I said, that came from her stamp set that we were given. Because of how we folded this paper, this piece right here is actually a full double-sided 12 by 12 piece. But what we did was fold this side back under here, so on the back side it gives kind of this really neat 2-layered effect, which I suppose you could go back in and add more stuff on the back. This side here is lined paper with this really pretty flocking in here, and then strips of that Imagine paper. Here I kind of, one thing I really liked about Teresa's class is that it was very open to interpretation, and I really enjoy that as an artist. I like to have some guidelines but then be able to have a little bit of freedom, and there was so much extra left over in the kit, and I'm such a paper hoarder I can't bring myself to throw scraps away. So I went ahead and made a quick little rosette and then used one of her rhinestones in the center. And then this is another cut from that Imagine cartridge. And that paper is double-sided, so on the back side there's this, and then this is just black flocking. Originally this was intended to be like a free flapping page. You can kind of see me move that there, but I mounted it to the back cover so that this is flat, and just used a little bit of lace on the side did some hand pleating and stamped the word boys. So even though this is a baby cartridge and the colors are pink and black and white, as you can see I used boy pictures and I still think it looks fabulous. It's truly a work of art. Amazing, amazing class. It freestand folds like that, so it can be a piece of decor to sit on a coffee table or a mantle. I just really loved it. So if you ever get a chance to take a class from Teresa Collins, I'd highly recommend it. And when this Imagine cartridge comes out, make sure you grab it because it is definitely going to be one of those ones that's totally worth the money on it. Thanks again for letting me share, and I hope you have a great day. And as always, I appreciate comments, subscribers, and followers. Thanks. Bye-bye.